Hello, Super Meme Maker 5 here, and we are going to do something a little different today. I will be answering some questions of yours submitted into the Q&A reception post. Now it's time to see how fun of an idea this was. Naunau says, I wonder if you will make more MXM videos because the last one was 4 months ago. If yes, have you planned to make your own animations such as mod and SFM or keep you edits? As fun as Mario X Megi content would be, I have taken the critical route and want to push SMG4 into getting rid of flaws that annoy me in videos, as well as add some credibility to the SMG4 fandom in terms of critiques. And I do not want to come off as a salty shipper when I say Megi and Mario are bad as a sibling relationship, which is the number one thing I wish to get rid of. Plus, I don't have a ton of ideas for Megi x Mario comics, and I do not know the first thing about Gmod or SFM anyways. Heck, I made comics in my style because it better suited my skill set and I wanted to stand out. Thank you for the question, Naunau. Mario Game 2 says, what's your least favorite SMG4 episode of all time? Mine so far is, if Mario was the last man on Earth. Valid take, very valid take. Though if I had to pick a worst SMG4 video of all time, it would either be a horrible little road trip, boys vs girls, or Uncanny Mario, third of which I found to be so confusing it was flat out unwatchable. Thank you for the questions, Mario Game 2. VinS19 2.0 says, I have a few of them. First, what your thoughts on South Park and SML? Second, what your thoughts on any movie series cartoon reviewers? Third, any thoughts on any SMG4 reviewers? Fourth, what your favorite SMG4 fan artist? And fifth, what your thoughts on our SMG4? Also, what's your favorite movie? Firstly, I have never watched South Park and I used to be a longtime fan of SML, but then I saw Junior's karma as a missed opportunity for character development for a character who, at this point, really needed it, and Cody's bad word sealed the deal for me that I was done with current SML. Honestly, for all the things I could say about current SMG4, both positive and negative, at least SMG4 does not actively refuse to progress as a series and universe. Though I have enjoyed a couple SML videos lately, I saw them via reaction videos, and I have been going back to SML vids I used to enjoy a couple years back, so that is a positive. Second, I watch the round table and I think they're pretty good, though I don't watch a ton of other series/cartoon reviews. Third, I think N0 Null is pretty good and has good takes, one of which I actually used to help the production of a recent video of mine. I heard Sybil's YT is good though I haven't watched a ton of his/her stuff. I disagree massively with a number of SW's takes, namely his road trip video review compared to his Mario Steals the Constitution review, but he seems like a good guy. Fourth, Woody XD comes to mind instantly, that person knows how to draw. Fifth, if I'm being honest, I hate the R/SMG4 and refuse to go to that space again. It's toxic waste and the kind of stuff that gives validity to SMG4 not taking the reception from the community seriously anymore, and the kind of stuff you see there is what I try to avoid as an SMG4 critic. Final, either Avengers Infinity War or Kung Fu Panda 2. Thank you for the questions, VinS19 2.0. TitanOmegaBomb says, 1. Outside of Lumity, what other Owl House ships do you support? 2. Do you support any other SMG4 ships aside from MXM? 3. This one might hurt. If you had to choose between MXM becoming canon or a beach episode of the Owl House being made, which would you pick? 1. I support Rain X Ida and Huntlow easily, Gus X Mad I'm neutral on and I find Darius X Alator to be a funny joke ship, so I'm neutral in it too. VX Masha is a good one too, and is one of the many reasons Owl House should have gotten a full third season. 2. I am not sure, lately I've been more focused on pushing SMG4 into improved writing than anything else. I definitely support Axel X Melanie. I think Megi X Tari could be a really good one, since Tari is probably the only character I would ship with Megi other than Mario, again, when both have good writing. But given the direction they're taking Megi and Tari right now they'll have to have some really good writing to win me over, because I do not really dig the whole. Tari is inspired by someone who gets into slap fights with her best friend just to put down another ship, thing they are clearly doing here. Tari X Bell is my pick for a potential ship, just because they're both meta runner characters and that holds potential, but that's more of a guilty pleasure than anything else. SMG4x SMG3 I'm conflictedly neutral on because IDK if they're brothers or just the same species. Psycho X Keizo has potential but we don't spend a lot of time with either of them and I think she and Luigi is a better ship. That and I just don't even know if Psycho is the type to date anyways, she could be a lone wolf kind of woman. 3. Wow, you really went for the sting there. Tough call, but I would honestly choose Mario x Meggy becoming canon, just because it would force the writers to actually write them to be friendly again, which is the #1 thing I want from SMG4 right now. But it would have to have good writing, that's something I am not going to let down on. Thank you for the questions, TitanOmegaBomb. Lottin Elise says, do you have a story arc idea with Luigi as the main villain with a plot twist?
No.
Thanks for the question, Lottin Elise. Mario will always have your back, says. What video did you have the most fun making? Tough one. I have a lot of pride towards my explanation on why Mario and Meggy do not work as siblings, though I wouldn't call that a fun video to make personally. I liked editing my old MXM comics and it was fun to do something positive with something I was passionate about. Not to mention my shorts, particularly the ones making fun of Mario x Meggy fans and haters. Though I think my answer to this question would have to be my anime arc MV. It was fun collecting the video bits to sum up the anime arc, find a song that fit it, and bring it all in sync, all of which I'd say I did pretty well. Thank you for the question. Mario will always have your back, which also happens to be my favorite SMG4 quote by the way. Thank you all for the questions and I hope you all enjoyed. I kindly request that anyone who disagrees with anything I have said in this video be respectful in the comments, because these are just my personal takes on these questions and all just my opinion. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know what you thought of my takes in the comments below. Well, respectfully of course. Thank you all for watching, see you all next time.